Good morning to all in the Ninja Nation. This is Peter Parnig with your weekly Ninja Action Tip. For my entire career in real estate, north of 40 some years, and in any sales career, the chant, the task, the call to action for success has been to make your calls. Well, because I heard it for so many decades, I ended up with a negative response to, you have to make your calls. It fell into that old school smile and dial, make your numbers hardcore sales category that Larry so appropriately calls Depression era sales techniques. Do you remember this old explanation, sort of rationalization? It went like this. If I have to call 100 people to get one yes, and a yes is worth $10,000, that means I have to get 99 no's to get the yes, and that means that every time I get a no, I just earned $100. Now, I don't know about you, I could just simply never get there on that one. And then I was introduced to Ninja. It was like a breath of fresh air. The liberation that Ninja provides is that calls aren't prospecting calls. They're connecting calls, focused around genuine interest in the other person. We use Ford to remind us of the core values of people's lives, and we're interested in those four areas, and our goal is to make sure the calls are meaningful, not superficial sales calls to get something. I was talking to a longtime friend this week who's a ninja, but still has another coach in his ear from the past. And we were talking because he made a beautiful Ford call to me. It was just great. And the conversation was terrific. But as we were talking, he told me his coach had said to up his dials to $150 a week. Wow. I said, that's a huge number. Remember that success habit number 8 suggests 50 live interviews a week. 150 is kind of mind-blowing to me. And as we talked, he told me that his old coach had said to him, you got to make the calls, get on and off the phone, and something will happen. And it became clear that he was making his numbers by getting on and off, but the results weren't happening. And so we talked about it, and we decided to alter his strategy and start increasing quality and decreasing quantity. The goal wasn't to get on and off to hit his numbers. The goal is to connect. And it got me thinking, I wonder how many other agents have any of this old school training left. Maybe nobody, but maybe you do. So remember, a great connecting, meaningful Ford call that lasts 20 or 30 minutes, especially if you haven't talked to that person in a year or 2 or 3, is a totally great call. And even if real estate never comes up, that part will take care of itself. Your action tip for this week is this. Make sure you reframe your mindset around your 50 live interviews. Have the approach that you are listening for pain and pleasure, but most importantly, you're just seeking a meaningful interaction, not just a check the box event. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday.